All right, hello and welcome back. After a 2 week long sort of break from the anime, we're back with episode 13. I bought the Build and Battle set for Scarlet and Violet, so I'll go ahead and I'll open. Oh my. Oh. Oh, Darian. There's a whole pack. There's a whole thing of cards here.
Yeah, I think it just gives you the deck, like a base deck to work with instead of packs.
Oh. No, no, no. It
Do
comes
you
with
have packs?
It comes with packs. I've
Oh,
got.
okay. And a
I
deck as
bought.
well, I guess?
Well, supposed to be 4 packs. I didn't realize I was buying an entire deck. You know what? We're gonna do a full deck review right now.
All right.
Might as well. It's a special occurrence. Yo, wait. How legit is this though? How many different decks did it? Yo, I might have to collect these.
Yeah, they have a couple of starter
How
decks
many
each
starter
gen.
decks? I haven't bought any starter decks for this yet. The last one I bought was the V Battle Gardevoir starter deck,
Yeah.
and I don't even play the CCG, so nobody does.
Yeah, come on now. Come on, son.
So I got a bunch of energies. I got a bunch of energies. This is good though. This is good. Getting a bunch of energies, huge.
Yeah.
And I got a bunch of water energies.
Okay.
And then we got the Rever Room. I don't think I have this card yet, so that's cool. And then we've got Pami, Tatsugiri, Pomo, and Palmont. So another full set of the Palmies. A Tatsugiri and Dondozo. Varoom, another Rever Room, another Pami, another Tatsugiri, another Dondozo, another Palmy, another Tatsugiri, another Palmo, another Palmo. So that's complete garbage.
So it's just a water and electric
It's
deck
just a
by the look
bunch
of
of
it, yeah.
random cards. All right. And then we'll open a pack. So we'll go with the this one. So luckily, this episode was not really a filler episode. It has the filler elements of just casual things happening, but they did a really good job of leading it into the next like story heavy episode, which will be coming next week. And I kind of ruined opening this one. You know how it's got like the little divider in the back?
Yeah.
So I grabbed onto it and it literally just ripped off.
Yeah.
How am I gonna open this? There we go. All right, we're in. We're in. It's playable. Okay. Get rid of this. And yep, we got a evil type energy this week.
Okay.
Okay.
Easy.
All right. So we've got Poniard. Hold on, I can't. I might. Okay. So we got Poniard. We've got Wiglet. Toad School. I mean, it's just the dupes. Sandile,
Yeah.
Hypno. I mean, I've got so many cards in this set. Beach Court, Sandaconda. Okay, Magneton, rare coil, rare candy, rare. That's two rares,
Yeah.
and we get Amarug.
Not bad.
I mean, if they're gonna put rare like that, they need to give me the best card in the set. Honestly,
Yeah, honestly,
put
the
rare back to
double.
back.
Okay, you get two verses and then the actual full rare.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, so we're gonna start with a grass energy.
Okay.
We're gonna go with Girafarig, good
Nice.
old Girafarig. A great ball for this great pack, I hope. Got a Relore. I don't really know how you're supposed to say
Relor.
that, to be honest. Oh, Quaxley.
Okay.
Sitting on a
Oh,
little.
that's a nice Quaxley. And that's
Yeah.
the. Oh yeah, what set is that? Is that the newer one?
This is a Paldea Evolve, the
Yeah.
second one, so it's a little different art style for that one.
Nice.
We have a Primate
Oh, nice.
right outside one of those little gates for the ruinous Pokemon. We have Grusha, Ice Gym Leader.
Ooh,
We have a Miss Magius.
that's nice.
We have, hey, one of Keith's favorites.
Oh, we
We
got
got a
Sableye.
Sableye
Nice.
juggling some gems.
Already next year we'll be on
Oh,
how they evolved.
holy cow! What is this? Well, we got an art rare. It's a Bax Caliber. I'm trying to see if I can.
Ooh.
There's not like a lot of light in here, but I mean,
Yeah.
you can see
Nice.
it's like I don't know what it's doing, to be honest.
It's
And we finish with a Fire Oricorio as a holographic.
nice. I have to look up that Excalibur and throw it up on
Yeah.
screen. All right, so there was a bigger W that I was not aware of. They gave me a physical copy. Remember how we were using the app?
Yeah.
They gave me a physical copy of the full set list.
Oh, there you go.
So
That usually only comes with, like the ETB. The ETB has like the little picture book kind of version of it.
all right, so
Yeah, like this right here.
I
This is
can better keep
some.
track of what I've gotten.
Yeah, this is what you get with the ETB. You get the actual book here, and it gives you like a picture list of what cards it comes with.
I still have nowhere to put all these cards that I'm getting, all the newer ones that I'm getting. But we'll see.
That Excalibur is sick. Where'd it go? There it is.
So that's three. That's three cards to add to the book at least.
Let's see here.
All right. So episode 13 was an episode that I'm probably sure a lot of people were counting out, but it was a very tense episode. There were a lot of things that was slowly setting up, and there were a lot of cool little payoffs that we've gotten from episodes past. The main thing is that the explorers are definitely after the ship, and I think Darian either they needed to do an update, interfering with the update, like when the episode
Yeah.
started. So regardless, they decided that they were going to go on a picnic. So we get to do some of the cool in-game Paldea stuff in the anime. They create really cool random sandwiches, and they basically talk up that mechanic. Even though sadly it is pretty lackluster in the actual game, you're really only using it for stats. And there are some nice things. I'll leave a link to the video where we went on a picnic with some of our returning Pokemon from previous generations. But overall, the real text comes from Roy and Liko interactions with. We have a Pokemon, and Liko and Dot have a little bit more growth to their relationship. So that's basically all that they've done this episode. They did set up a tease that Roy is still going to be interacting with that wild, what do we call it, Wattrill, right?
Yeah.
With that
Watch
wild
out.
Wattrill, and we are hoping and praying, and we are, begging for Roy to catch this Pokemon because they have all the good setups for a Pokemon capture story. Pokemon capture stories are really cool, in a sense that they always have some sort of narrative specifically to put that bond together. And as I'll let Darian talk more about here in a second, the main thing about Wattrill is that it is away from its pack, and on top of that, it stole a sandwich. That's that's our setup, and it looks like in the next episode, Roy will be helping Wattrill to fly. So, Darian, go ahead and take it away. Tell me what your favorite thing about this episode was.
The picnic itself was really cool. I'm loving the. I love this crew. I like this. This we got to
Yeah.
really see what they did. We can see their relationship start to grow. We can see just how they care about each other. Yeah, like you said, we with the Wattrell, we have like all the setups. What I think will happen is like they'll teach it to fly, and it'll want to fly to its pack, but it'll turn around and maybe look at
Oh
Roy,
yeah, do a
or not
reverse
Roy,
Butterfree.
yeah, and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna stick with you. And to be honest, think about it. Based on what we've seen from Roy, his personality, a Wattrel and kill a Wattrel would fit
It'll
really
fit
good
really
with him,
well.
in my opinion. I think it's
He's
a
getting a
Pokemon.
band together at this
It
point.
suits him. Yeah, it suits him really well.
Yeah.
I think another one of my favorite parts is after they went back to the ship to prepare sandwiches,
Yep.
and then they sent the picture of her in the
In
grooming
the
outfit. She's like,
Gurumi,
"Oh
yeah.
yeah," and they're like, "Oh, the outfit she had because
Yeah.
she's such a big fan," and everyone's
Right.
like, "Do we tell her?" He's like, "Nah."
No, we can't tell her,
Let's
bro.
see. So
She's
that'll
lost.
so I'm happy to see when that comes out. And then like I said towards what they went on the picnic because they had like
They
a
had
the
to do
tail the rudder
something
needed
wrong.
an update, and
Yeah.
then near the end we see a roving van of magnetons for Amethio's replacement, who I don't think we still don't have his name.
Yeah, we might not have his
Now
name.
with the Umbreon, but he comes in with his little band of magnetons and stops all the updates from happening. So they're stuck there again,
They're stuck
which
there more. And it looks like they're gonna have downtime before Freed investigates.
yeah.
Because Roy is gonna have time to set up like a whole Watchful contraption to help it fly. As yeah, I mean, definitely spoiler heavy for the next episode so far, but it's a good setup. It's not bad at all. I love it when stories aren't afraid to take a week of the anime to just do some basic sit back, relax, grab some snacks type stuff. And yeah, like you said, I really liked the part where Dot was able to be a little bit more open with Liko and send her that picture back. Because when they first sent the picture, I'm like, dang, that's messed up. Because she's on the ship working right now. When she sent the picture of her and Roy with their sandwiches, but the fact that you know Liko continuously puts that those connections first and foremost is really nice to have from a protagonist. And people probably don't really like how laid back she might be because again, she is a lot more of a starting trainer than especially Ash. Ash always had that gumption, that drive. And we're getting a little bit out from Roy, so we have like a nice balance here where the female protagonist is able to take more of like that forward facing nature, and that helps set the tone of the story overall. But then you still have Roy being that secondary protagonist, you could say, and his adventures are going to be just as fun to pay attention to because everything's going to be connected in a nice and even way. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that progresses as always. And like you said, yeah, everyone on the ship was really great this episode. We forgot to mention the craziest fucking thing. Um, it was it was the old man's ship, and
Yeah,
Freed is
it was
like,
his
make
old
it
fishing
fly,
vessel.
make
Yeah.
make it fly. How do you make a boat fly like that? Like how did Oreo do that? I need to know. And then it's like they have like a freaking tablet that could do software updates for the entire thing, and like that's some anime logic stuff right there. Like I just don't think that the whole of a ship is meant to fly. They had to lighten that thing up for sure. But so yeah, we learned about the Rising Voltecker ship as well this week. Anything else that you want to cover before we close it for this week?
Going back to what you said about how you said people may not like Liko because how laid back she is and how Ash was all driven.
Mm-hmm.
They had two very different goals because
Yeah.
Ash he had Blue and they were going to try to fill the Pokedex and Blue was that rival that kept
Right.
pushing him forward. Liko right now they kind of I mean no we Roy wants to go after the Black Rayquaza. I guess that's their main goal.
Yeah.
But Liko herself doesn't really have a goal. She's just kind of hanging out with her friends on the
Mm-hmm.
ship. So you can see why she would be more laid back and chill because
Oh yeah.
she's not like because like I said,
She's not
Ash
the
had
active
to
protagonist. Yeah.
catch all the Pokemon and fight all the gym leaders, so he had something to like. That's why he really.
Yeah.
I felt like he could have to push more than she does because she's just on the ship with her friends exploring the world.
Yeah.
So after this Black Rayquaza, so maybe later on,
She'll have more
maybe if there's
goals.
more
Yeah.
threats
More
for
personal
the around
things.
that Black Rayquaza, if they run, maybe she'll get more of a some oomph in her character, but
Mm-hmm.
I like Liko right now. She's a
Maybe
really good
she'll
protagonist.
maybe she'll get
She's
attached to one of the ancient Pokemon.
yeah, maybe
Because
maybe because I
I
know
feel
we
like it's
have
not going to be
give
just
yeah
Roy's journey at this point because the
yeah
pendant's
because
connected.
Rory's really with the Rayquaza, so maybe
Yeah.
she'll
Yeah,
get
they
one of those
definitely did a
other
good
ones.
job at that because yeah, since you mentioned it, like she does have the pendant, but there aren't really any real mysteries. They do have to go visit her grandma, so there are
Hmm.
things on her list, but yeah, it's not really like overly represented in her goals because she's more of an introverted person. She's enjoying the time that she's spending. She's learning a lot about herself. She's learning a lot about her potential. And so yeah, I mean it's a lot simpler for her, and that's honestly a really good take to have for a new Pokemon anime. Just steer that direction to something a lot more realistic, you could say, in terms of growth. Because Ash is like jumping off cliffs and fighting a band of criminals every week. It's very Saturday cartoonish, but like I said, this is a more serialized show, and the maturity just comes in droves. Like it's great so far, and just we're hoping to keep it up. Anything else before we set off?
Yeah, that's about it for me.
All right, that's gonna be it from us for this week. Thank you guys. Um, there's also the channel update I did. We did start a new playthrough, which will be coming through in the next couple of weeks. It's mainly just going to be a me thing, but if Darren and Jaquan are around, we're going to have them on for that as well. We're currently playing through Pokemon Emerald. So that's the only real announcement here. We're doing more than the podcast now. We're going to slowly get back to doing a bunch of more things that we enjoy. So thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, we hope you take care. Say bye, Darren.
Goodbye.